So, in today's video, gonna do something just a little bit different. We're gonna do some exercise. What? What is that about, you say? We are gonna go to a really cool local spot where you can get breakfast, you can get lunch. It's very local. You're not gonna see any tourists there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you also a good way to get there, which will give you a nice 1 hour round trip walk. So if you are in Puerto Vallarta, and if you're staying in the romantic zone or Old Town, if you want to follow these directions, not only are you going to get a really good walk through some beautiful scenery, some local areas, you're also going to get a nice breakfast or lunch. So follow along. I'll give you all the directions as we go. We're starting off walking down the ocean front of the romantic zone, heading northwards. And as you head north, before you get to Old Town, you're going to cross this bridge. So this is the first part of the route. Get yourself up onto this bridge. Anyway, once you're in the middle of the bridge, you're going to see some stairs, some steps going down. We're going to head down these steps onto the Isla de Quale, which is basically the island in the middle of the Quale River. So these are the steps that we go down. So right in the middle of the bridge, we're going to head down these steps. So I'm doing this walk, well, it's not early morning, it's 8:30 in the morning. So it's a little bit cooler, which is a bit nicer than doing it at lunchtime. But anyway, I'm doing it in the morning, and I'm going to go for a nice breakfast at this beautiful, I can't wait to show it you. It's an awesome place for breakfast, and it's well worth the walk. Anyway, we're going to carry on along all the way through the Isla de Quale, all the way through the market area. Just keep going. At this time of day, none of the stalls are open, and they're just setting up the stalls. Yeah, just keep walking straight forward. Nice and shaded in here. Yeah, in another couple of hours, this market's going to be packed with vendors and tourists. So it's kind of nice to get through here while it's quiet. Not fighting any crowds. And really, it's a lovely walk. If we're lucky, we might see some giant iguanas alongside the river here. When you get to the second road bridge, just carry on steaming forward. Straight through here. And just kind of wind yourself along. Just keep generally going forward, following the path, and you're not going to get lost. Like I say, it is a beautiful walk through here, so the bonus at the end is the breakfast that we're going to get. You see the river? The Quale River. Rio Quale. Yeah, we'll just keep winding our way around. A little bit of a wind there, but generally we're still heading forwards. Yeah, within a few minutes you are going to reach, just so you know you're on the right track, you're going to reach this place here, the Rico Indian restaurant, and just keep going straight forward. We're going to go up this little ramp and then we're going to turn right. And we're going to go straight over the suspension bridge. So this is cool. Let's go down on here. Straight over the bridge. There's two channels to the river. This is I guess the south channel. It tends to be pretty dry compared to the north channel. And the bridge is pretty rickety. Hola. Okay. And when we get off the bridge, we're going to turn left. Now at the first road intersection that you come to, We are now going to turn left again, and that will take us back alongside the river, because we want to walk alongside the river as much as we can for the nice scenery. So we're going to turn left here, and you'll see the street name on here, Calle Jacarandas. Jacarandas. Sorry, you Spanish speaking people, if I pronounced it wrong. I think it's Jacarandas. And we jump on the sidewalk, and now we're just gonna keep walking for 5 minutes. Just follow the river. Follow the river. Anyway, just keep walking alongside the river, and if you do that, you're not going to get lost. So, you know, unless you do these off the beaten track kind of walks, well, not in the wilderness, you know what I mean, just outside the main tourist areas, you don't see any of this stuff. It's just gorgeous up here. This is getting to be a real local area. You got the scenery, the river. Just set it up to sell fruit and veg here. It's so quiet down this part of town. And all I'm seeing is locals around here. It's me and the dogs and the river. Such cool sights as you're walking. And in Puerto Vallarta, don't worry about walking off the tourist track into local areas. It's perfectly safe. But yeah, Puerto Vallarta's just a real safe city. Probably one of the safest in Mexico, I would think. This restaurant just ahead is called Balam Balam. This is a fantastic local seafood restaurant. It's situated right on the Whitewater River, so you can sit and overlook the river, order some brilliant seafood. It's totally local, and everything here is delicious. It's one of our favorites in Puerto Vallarta. Actually, I'll pop up here, right there, the link to one of our videos in which Balam Balam restaurant is featured. So click there and you can check out Balam Balam. And now you know where it is because it's on this walking route. Okay, eventually on your left you're going to reach this road bridge here. Now if you go straight down that way and keep walking straight, you'll eventually end up at the beach of Playa Los Muertos. But we're going to turn left and we're going to go over this bridge and carry on our walk. Just come across the bridge, and that takes you into an older part of town. It's really not the romantic zone. Very local on this side, but just keep going and you get the views. Just look at the views you get. Look at this river with the backdrop of the mountains there, the green mountains. And we're going to head this way and we're going to turn right. Of course, one of the really cool things about mooching around somewhere is you get to see things that you would never see unless you were just mooching around. See a lot of stuff. Look at these, just a few examples. Let me show you a few pictures of what I've seen in the last 15 minutes on this walk. Okay, let's roll it now. Here we go. So we've now got the river on our right because we crossed over, and there's lots of water in these upper stretches of the river. Just keep walking this way. Follow the river. So eventually you'll get to a main road going over the walkway, over the river. You are gonna go under that bridge. So as soon as you come under the river bridge, turn right and just keep walking. And the views get even better here. No more than 5 minutes from that main road bridge and you'll see this covered walkway bridge crossing the river. We're gonna aim for that walkway bridge and we're gonna cross back over the other side. And then the place we're gonna eat at is gonna be there. Yeah, definitely lots of water up this part of the river. Anyway, let's get up here, let's get over this bridge. And then we get to eat, and then we get to wind our way back to the romantic zone. Over the covered bridge. Nice and shaded up here. Yeah, nice and shaded. I'm getting really hungry now, so Looking forward to this food. Okay, down the steps we go at the other side. When you get down the steps from the bridge, just walk straight along the street in front of you. That bridge was actually the point where we're turning around and we're now heading back towards the romantic zone and the place we're going to get breakfast, which I'm telling you, very, very local, but really popular with locals. Not so much with tourists, because tourists just don't come up here. But I'm going to show you how to get a traditional street food breakfast by the river. Right at the end of the road, you'll see an orange tienda store, a shop in front. We're going to turn right along that road, and that'll take us back towards the river. And we are in a very, very local neighborhood here. But again, don't worry about walking around local neighborhoods in Puerto Vallarta. It's completely safe and it's so much fun. You see so many interesting things. And head this way. Yeah, just keep following the up and down rickety sidewalks. You wouldn't believe you're only 15 minutes from the hustle and bustle of the romantic zone. And I guarantee on these streets here, you're not going to see another tourist. Unless you've got an expat that's living in this area, maybe. But no, pure local vibe here. The road bears off to the left, and you can see the main road bridge going over in front. So you're going to carry on underneath the main road bridge, and we are almost there. We're like 1 minute away from where we're going to eat. Follow this path. And you can see the destination right in front there. The side of the road, people already lined up. You're going to see queues here all morning, all the way through lunchtime. So join the line. I'm at the back of the line, and it's going to be worth the wait. You watch what we're going to have for breakfast today. I think there's about maybe 20 people in front of me. These are some of the best tacos in Puerto Vallarta. Fresh made, steaming away up there. Can't wait to try them. Look how hot and fresh and steamy that is, eh? No wonder this place is popular. And again, once they're sold out, they're sold out. I'll tell you what the meat is when we actually get eating. There we go. Let's show you those. So those tacos, 3 of them, they've got cow's head meat, whatever it might be, tongue, it might be brain, there could be all kinds of things in there. It looks super tender, and he's put on there some pico de gallo, onion, I think there's some habanero. You know it's going to be hot, right? You know it's going to be hot, but let's give it. So we're going to try the cow's head taco. Let's have a go. They're still steaming hot. Holy cow, that's hot. You see the meat in there? That looks so good. Whoa. That is tender. Whatever they've done to that cow's head, it's sure tasty. Not too spicy, actually. The chili sauce he put on is not too spicy, but that cow's head meat, the beef, absolutely beautiful. Don't be afraid to try this, guys. If you like beef, if you like tacos, come and try this traditional one. Take the walk up by the river, a beautiful walk through local neighborhoods, and end up with breakfast by the river, eating these cow head tacos. They are to die for. I put some lime on there. Lime is good with everything in Mexico. Lime in beer, lime in food, lime in everything. Here's number 2. Honestly, guys, that is the nicest taco I've had in the whole of Puerto Vallarta. And we've had some good tacos. Highly recommend it. Don't be afraid to try cow's head. It sounds gross. It's absolutely deliciously tasty. That'll be the most tender beef you've ever tasted. Wow. Big thumbs up. You know, seriously, the only thing that would make this better would be an ice cold beer right now. But it's 10 in the morning, so I think I'll find a coffee somewhere instead of a beer. I know. I'm going to go back over there and I'm just going to tell them, I'll try in my pidgin Spanish to just tell them how good they were and thank them for it. You know, I've heard some places that they'll give locals a price and then they'll charge a gringo price for a tourist. Once you get out of the romantic zone in places like this, they're charging me the same. The person in front of me got 3 tacos the same, paid the same price, so I don't believe that rumor. Maybe some places down on the beach maybe do it, but once you come out of the romantic zone in these neighborhoods, no, they treat you fairly, just like a local. All done, guys. The only thing that's left is the limes, which I did squeeze on. But what an amazing breakfast. That was absolutely to die for. Wow. I should have brought Rhonda with me, because you know that Rhonda would have eaten cow head meat, right? You know that. Yeah, right. Anyway, so now we've done the eating. It's time to walk back to the romantic zone. I think we're about 15 minutes away now. You know, you find a little gem of a place like that. Honestly, those tacos were absolutely to die for. It was a beautiful walk to get there, and a really nice walk. I'm still at the side of the river, walking back to the romantic zone. But yeah, when I find places like that, I just feel compelled to share them with you guys on YouTube, because I get to try it before you get to try it, and then you know it's good. And you don't have to make a mistake by going to somewhere crappy. Of course, when you are walking in Mexico, you got to be careful, because sometimes the sidewalk just drops off. So we'll revert to the road. Yeah, so just a couple of minutes down the road from that awesome taco stand, we're back on Lázaro Cárdenas, the main road, where we crossed over the bridge. Remember, over here we crossed the bridge. So you just turn left here and you walk straight down this street, and you can end up, if you keep going, right at the beach in the romantic zone. Well, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, give us a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, just press it, subscribe. We would really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed coming along on this walk. I hope it gives you some ideas when you're in the romantic zone, where you can actually walk and get some taste of real Mexico, real culture. So until next time, it's goodbye from me, it's goodbye from Rhonda, and we will see you wherever we are and whatever we're doing in the next video.